Beyond the staggering scale of their skeletons, beyond the might of their reign, lies a more personal story. How long did an individual dinosaur live? Did it face famine or enjoy plenty? The answers are not lost to time. They are locked deep within the very bones that survived for millions of years. Much like counting the rings of a tree to determine its age, paleontologists can read a similar story in dinosaur bones. This remarkable field, known as skeletochronology, reveals that as a dinosaur grew, its bones would form distinct layers, creating a biological chronicle of its journey through the seasons year after year. These marks are called lines of arrested growth, or lags. Each line typically represents an annual cycle, forming during harsher periods when resources were scarce. During a cold winter or a long dry season, the dinosaur's growth would slow dramatically, leaving a thin, dense line in the bone before growth resumed in the spring. To read this diary, scientists carefully cut a fossil, creating a slice so thin that light can pass through it. Under the powerful lens of a microscope, the bone's hidden history emerges. The layers are meticulously counted, providing a minimum age for the animal at its time of death. But these rings tell us more than just age. The spacing between them is a direct record of the dinosaur's quality of life. Wide, thick bands indicate years of abundance with rapid growth. Conversely, thin, closely spaced rings can signal periods of stress, illness, or environmental hardship, offering clues to challenges faced millions of years ago. This technique has revolutionized our understanding of dinosaur life cycles. Studies on Tyrannosaurus rex, for example, reveal a life of extremes. By analyzing the growth rings, we've learned they underwent a tremendous growth spurt in their teenage years, packing on hundreds of kilograms annually before their growth slowed as they reached their formidable adult size. So, while we may never know the name or specific daily struggles of an individual dinosaur, we can read the fundamental chapters of its life. Each fossil is a time capsule, and each growth ring a sentence in its autobiography, allowing us to count the years and connect with these incredible animals on a deeply personal level. How long did a dinosaur live? Was it a few fleeting decades, or did they witness the passing of a century? The answer isn't lost to time. It's etched into their very bones. By examining microscopic growth rings within fossilized remains, much like counting the rings of a tree, paleontologists can unlock the secrets of a dinosaur's age. Each line represents a year, a chapter in their ancient life story. For swift predators like Deinonychus, life was fast and intense. Their high metabolism and active predatory lifestyle suggest they lived for perhaps a decade or two. Like many modern pack hunters, their years were packed with the constant demands of survival. A vibrant but relatively short existence in the Cretaceous world. The mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, despite its fearsome reputation, did not live a particularly long life. After a massive growth spurt in its teenage years, its reign as an apex predator lasted until about age 30. This challenging life, filled with conflict and injury, is comparable to that of a modern lion, a king whose time at the top is powerful but limited. In contrast, large herbivores like Triceratops likely enjoyed longer lives. By growing to a formidable size and living in protective herds, they could potentially reach 40 or even 50 years of age. Their strategy was one of endurance, a lifespan that mirrors today's elephants, who rely on social bonds and sheer size to navigate their world. The colossal sauropods represent a different scale of life entirely. Creatures like the famous Diplodocus grew slowly and steadily, a life lived in the slow lane. Reaching their immense size took decades, and paleontologists estimate they could have lived for 60 to 80 years, their long necks reaching for treetops that no other animal could touch. And what of the true titans, like Argentinosaurus, the heaviest land animals known to science? For these behemoths, life was a marathon. Their slow metabolism and gargantuan size suggest a lifespan that could have surpassed a century. They were living monuments, walking ecosystems that measured their days not in years, but in generations. From the brief, brilliant flash of a predator's life to the century-long journey of a sauropod, the age of dinosaurs was marked by an incredible diversity of lifespans. Each fossil is a chronicle, reminding us that these were not monsters, but complex animals, each with its own unique measure of time, playing out its life on a prehistoric stage.